Welcome to this tutorial. I'm solving question 9 of paper 2 to May-June exam series of 2023 in this tutorial. The topic of this question is the nuclear atom and the half-life. The question says a radioactive source emits alpha particles, beta particles and gamma radiation. State which type of radiation produces the strongest ionizing effect. The ionizing effect depends on the charge of the radiation. So the alpha particles which have the largest charge have the strongest ionizing effect. State which type of radiation is deflected most by a magnetic field. The deflection in a magnetic field is dependent on the charge and how lighter a particle is. So the most deflection is shown by the beta particle, which is a very light particle and contains a negative charge. The next part says figure 9.1 shows a Geiger-Miller GM tube and counter. A radioactive source is placed 10 cm from the GM tube. In figure 9.2, a piece of metal 5 mm thick is placed between the source and the GM tube. So here we have the radioactive source 10 centimeter away from the GM tube, and the counter shows a count rate of 800 centimeters. Then we placed a 5 mm thick metal between the source and the GM tube, and counter reduces the reading by 600 and becomes equal to 200. The readings on the counter have been corrected for the background radiation and show the count rate due to the source. So here are the two readings, 800 and 200 in this case. Explain how the readings show that source emits beta particles and gamma radiations. So it emits beta particles. Beta particles are emitted because count rate goes down by 600 when metal is placed between the source and the detector. It emits gamma because still gives a reading of 200 with thick metal. So since the reading is still there, which means gamma rays are being detected on the GM tube. State why readings cannot be used to show the source emits alpha particles. Alpha particles are not able to reach the tube because they are stopped by a few centimeter in air. So this experiment, while keeping a large distance, cannot be used to show that the source is emitting any alpha particles. Describe one way that a radioactive source is moved safely in a school laboratory. They should be placed in a lead box so that the exposure to radiation is minimized. This is one of the most important safety precautions that should be taken in case of radioactive materials. So the question ends here with this part.
We try to explain complex concepts in simple language and with effective examples. If you like the video and the way we explain the subject, consider liking this tutorial, commenting on it and subscribing to our channel and press the bell icon, so that you stay updated and get notified when we upload more videos. Thanks for watching.